This is going absolutely terribly! What's up, agents? Zer here, and welcome back to the Zervival series. This is episode 7. If you remember, during the previous live stream episode, we went ahead and actually got started on the actual pirate ship, which is actually all the way over in that direction, so I'm gonna go and show that to you guys real briefly. It is nowhere near done, that's for sure. I do plan on getting that finished at least at some point, but this is at least what we managed to accomplish during the live stream. It is also using slabs on the bottom to prevent mobs from spawning despite the light level being so low, but hopefully within due time we should be able to get that ship completely built. It's gonna take a long time, that's for sure, but it's gonna be well worth the effort. Listen, dude, I am trying to record. You are not helping. I do want to go ahead and thank those of you who joined the live stream to help give suggestions for this particular ship. I do appreciate it, which is actually why I'm planning on just doing the majority of this shipbuilding during streams until it is all completely done, because I do, again, appreciate you guys' feedback. What we're actually going to be focusing on this particular episode, we're actually going to be making a farm, and I actually already have a spot set up for it. I'll go ahead and show you guys the spot that I cleared out. So this is the spot that I cleared out for this particular project. It is 15 by 15. We're actually going to be building an iron farm. It's going to be a small one for sure, but at least get the job done. The design of this iron farm that I'm going to be building is by someone by the name of Rayworks, and they actually did not only do a video on it, but they also have a creative world that they put out publicly that I do want to go and show you guys real quick. Alright, so this is actually Rayworks' creative test world that he actually built this on. This is an incredibly tiny iron farm, but it is actually fairly efficient. I did do a little bit of experimentation to figure out how many blocks away it is. These are the blocks I put down just to figure that out. But yeah, it's actually incredibly simple. It doesn't produce near as much iron as some other farms, but I think for the time being it will do. Something that he did mention in his video is that this is actually a design that can be built up fairly quickly. Again, it's not super efficient. I did experiment around just a little bit to see if making more of these villager pods are actually worth it in the long run. I did not really notice much of a difference, but at the same time, I think this is something that I can very easily pull off. Even if it doesn't give off an absolute ton of iron, it should at the very least be helpful for starting off. So what I think I need to go ahead and do first and foremost is actually get the actual farm itself set up, or at least built anyway, and from there I can worry about getting the mobs necessary for going in there. I do know I have to dig out a fairly decent sized hole, at least depth wise, in order for this to be pulled off. Actually, no, I correct myself. This particular hole only really needs to be 3 deep in order for me to actually pull this off and actually get it built. My chests are gonna go right here. I'm going to leave at least the chest right there for the time being until I actually get this project finished and ready to go. I gotta be honest, I actually do like these wood textures, at least for these trap doors. I mean, they look really cool, that's for sure. Okay, well, it doesn't help when I put this in the absolute wrong direction. I got myself a little tiny room, at least for the storage, so this shouldn't be too bad. Also need to take these out right here on each and every side. The lava's gonna be the most annoying part, that's for sure. Also doesn't help when I run out of the materials that I need in order to make sure everything is ready to go. Probably a good reason why I should not have actually turned all those planks into slabs. Do I ever think ahead about these things? Yes, but not completely, that's for sure. I think I might need a sign like right there. There we go, that should be fine. Actually, why don't I just put down a temporary ladder right here so I can get out a lot easier. Okay, so I'm really hoping I actually space these out properly. It looks like I did. I make sure to go ahead and space them out on all sides. I might as well go ahead and test that. So it looks like I spaced every single one of these out properly, which is awesome. So I'll go ahead and save that for later. Something I definitely do need to do now is actually go ahead and get this going. And I need blocks in order to do that. Why am I not thinking about that? I have no clue. Also, still don't know why I did not get myself an axe. I am a complete idiot for not thinking about that. I suppose I could do, at least for the time being, is get some mortar down on this side, because I'm pretty sure if I go ahead and take these blocks out, it should go ahead and fall into our collection system, which I still need the chest to be in there for, which it looks like the hopper picked it up, so that's at least a good sign. This is actually one of those times I wish I had scaffolding so that I didn't have to go ahead and do that. But I do legitimately believe that once this is all said and done, everything should be fine. We need to put a bed here. Do I have the other beds in my inventory? I do not. Why did I not think about that? Also, can someone explain to me why beds don't stack? That would actually make things a lot easier for building this. Alright, cool. My glass is done. Just as long as I don't actually misplace it, since I don't have silk touch just yet. That'll be a pain. I probably should have just thought ahead. I didn't. Don't know why. Don't question me. My brain doesn't always work properly like that, so just take it how it is. And that slab actually goes right there, and I think the villager holding cell itself is actually completely done at this point. That does not help my cause. So at this point, the villagers should not be able to escape once we actually get them in there, but I do also need to get a roof on so that they cannot get struck by lightning. That would definitely not be helpful. Is there something nearby, or did I just step on something? I don't know. Do also need to make sure that it's lit up, because otherwise things could potentially spawn where I don't want them to spawn. I really do not want that. Since this will in fact be an iron farm, I'm thinking about maybe going ahead and using some of my iron already so I can go ahead and make a few lanterns. Do I really not have any regular torches? Isn't as many lanterns as I thought I was going to make. I don't know why I thought I was going to make more. Apparently, I am not thinking clearly, that's for sure. Now, since I'm actually doing some iron crafting and I'm going to be making myself an iron farm, I might as well go ahead and take advantage of being able to make chains. Rayworks said this was an incredibly simple design, and that's for sure, but it's just going to take an absolute incredible long time to do. Guess I shouldn't complain too much. It's minimal resources, so there's that. Now I think we're just about ready to get the zombies and the villagers in here, which the zombies is probably going to be the easier part of it all. Also, did not take into consideration I have no light down there. How I did not think about that. Now comes the hard part, getting the villagers over here. I think I can probably just take them from the village off in the distance, but even then, that's going to take an absolute ton of work. I finally managed to get two guys up there. I had to lure them up with some occupation blocks. Not what I wanted to have to go ahead and go about doing, but I think it's the best solution that I had. However, that's not the end of it. I also do need to actually try to breed them up so I can have some, at least one villager baby. I should technically say. I was about to say some villager babies. I only really need one. Here you guys go. Go ahead and take that. Hopefully this is going to be enough to get you guys to do what I need you guys to. Please. Okay, so they lost their occupations. They are getting some of the particles that I want them to have. They're getting stronger. I think they're going to potentially do what I want them to. I know this is awkward, that's for sure. You know what? That works. Okay, so this farm is definitely coming together. It has been an absolute painful way to get put together, but it worked out in the end. At least I think it's worked out in the end. I mean, it's not finished quite yet, but it's getting there. This has been absolutely painful, that's for sure. But at the same time, again, this is gonna help out in the long run. I suppose I could do this real quick so I can go ahead and do something like this and bait him up here. Now comes the hard part of actually getting a zombie. You wouldn't think this would be hard, but I don't see anything spawning just yet. Here, dude, I've actually got something for you. You're gonna love it. I know that for sure. Got some tasty villagers for you. You're not gonna ever get to them, that's for sure. You don't know that, though. Oh, look, we've got an iron golem already spawning. That's not gonna be helpful, actually. Well, you are not helpful. I was hoping that this was not going to happen, but I guess it did. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do this now. I also think that maybe if I cage him in, I might be able to get what I need a little bit easier. You're not going to be a bother to us right now, I don't think. Definitely doesn't help that you took out the one zombie that I tried to get over here for the farm. Alright, so I believe I can go ahead and not do that. That does not help by any means. How am I doing so bad just getting the one thing that I need in order for this farm to work? As long as you don't turn into a drowned, that's gonna be the most important part. Or it's a little late anyway. Also, Rayworks, like, you said this was gonna be simple. The zombie is the biggest issue I'm having right now. Honestly, never thought it would be this hard to get one freaking mob inside of a farm. It blew up the zombie that I had. Alright, I'm gonna have to change, a little bit of my tactics. Hello, I was not expecting to see you. Finally, it took long enough. I got one of them in there. Oh my gosh, I thought I had him! Oh jeez. This is going absolutely terribly! Also, now I have this obsidian here, how am I gonna take care of that? I knew it was gonna be this problematic, I wouldn't have done this. Rayworks, why did you lie to me about the fact that this was gonna be easy? I mean, I got a couple of candidates, which is helpful. Oh my gosh! I am trying to lure these zombies up and you are not helping! Also, did you actually let one of my villagers out? I'm also kind of out of luck right now because my sword is broken and I don't have another one right now at the moment. I've got this one, but that's not great. This is going so horribly, horribly wrong. Now I need a way to get these villagers back up to the spot that I need them in. I'm gonna try to get this actually finished off camera because I'm done at this point. I'm hoping I can actually get this 100% working by the time I get this streaming. This was an absolute nightmare. I was really hoping things would go better, but that apparently is not the case. But yeah, other than that, this is where I'm ending things off. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. One more, make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCP0 to stay updated. This is Missouri Studios. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I will see you guys later.